Now a quick defuse to come in. Looking for half and then maybe more, but they don't even get half.
Through the smoke with the frenzy, Jogging with that leg flank.
There's half.
Also under attack towards that B main. We got a fight inside the window. Works out for a bit, but it's still a 2 versus 1. Jogging making it a 1 versus 1. Asuna on low HP. Should I say bang on the low HP? And Jogging comes in for the 4K in the clutch.
Utilities into the site here, and it's going to be a bit of a retake for EG. They know it has to be patient, and Stellar thought it was safe.
Spike planted.
He's gotta get caught through this drone. Bang started pushing down. There you go, the backstab, but the cavalry again. 3 flankers from EG. Vandal picked up, Asuna fighting back towards Sewers, and he gets the 3K.
EG are put a lot on this operator. 2 are defending the outer extremities for Giacomo, and the action happens at B.
Down, C.
It's a trade-off on both ends. Both Silva's doing a great job finding information for the Thieves and EG. As Bang opens up the site, playing inside the smoke, numbers are dwindling down on EG's defense. Plant for long, a smoke towards the end, a lockdown being forced out from Boostio. Ethan trying to gain some ground. Fault line available, beautiful one. Swings out on it for the first kill on Derrek.
Huge.
Already rolling thunder on top of that. It's ready. They come out for it. Hits them both, but unfortunately Boostio falls. So you have an opportunity to at least bring in at half if you can to dash across. Fully sticking it. Cryocells out. And 100 Thieves add another one. Yeah. But all of this is just a fake for Stellar to gain control towards the A-link, but gets denied right away by Ethan. Now the footsteps are being heard by Calm down towards Stewart, but he looks towards the wrong way. Counting too much on audio, it breaks his own crosshair placement. And just like that, the Thieves, they take over the A site.
Scrambling, Evil Geniuses. 100 Thieves again go site to site. They're playing such an around-the-world mentality, Van Silly.
Ethan, though, death from above as he gets the kill. BCJ TPing down into his smokes. Linking it 1 versus 1.
Huge. Those plays need to happen right now.
In a new spot now towards long. Have to potentially be another jump spot. Or a double swing coming out for 100 Thieves to try to gain space now towards the A main. Instead of Cloud Burst. And Cryo gets the kill through the smoke.
Oh, they full commit on this one. Here they go, Vans.
Fault line to slow him down for a bit. Ethan for the support. Just holding it down towards the dice. Stellar looking to clutch. No more bullets left in this weapon. Only 3. As that's an easy one. EG swarming in. And it tie up this game 5-5. The one that picks it up towards C, and it works out for the first blood.
Can't forget about that Boostio operator.
A second one to fall. Finally, we answer it back. BCJ having an anchor towards the back of the site. Shrouded step into the same spot. Rolling Thunder available too for the support. And that timeout was immediately shut down. As 100 Thieves had to regain their senses. Potentially still to commit towards a C-side split. Owl drone to allow Stellar to move up towards the site. Trying to get an opener onto Ethan. But looks into the wrong way, and that's Ethan that gets the kill.
Something you always have to be aware of. You'll find it on Split, you'll find it on other maps. These two trading the operator back and forth, and Evil Geniuses use that tactic so effectively here in this round. 100 Thieves forced to rush in here, finding that space.
Rolling Thunder still available, and it's shorting from Bang. Denies that from happening, but here's that flank. Another flank coming out from Giacomo.
I have the spike.
Derrek in a situation, attempting a clutch.
30 seconds left.
We mentioned it before, definitely the man that could do it. Damaged by some shock darts coming out from spawn, and committing into a full plant.
That was the Blade Storm as well, called out by UG just in the corner there. They're gonna gather on the right side, default side of the site. One down.
11 HP, looking back. But Calm answers it, stops the bleeding for EG. And the Geniuses take the lead 6-5 in the half.
Sight on pistol here for Evil
Genius. I sighed for a moment there. Stellar looking for that kill at the Giacomo. And he's gonna get it. It's now time for 100 Thieves with the player advantage to come back into the site. Calm ready to retaliate with a recon dart, hoping for some kills through smokes. But it's actually going to be 100 Thieves' recon instead. That'll put Boostio in a 4 versus 1. Low HP for some, but that's Stellar with the frenzy. 3 into the round, and that's 100 Thieves into that pistol.
I feel like that's just a temptation round. You're tempted to get that first shot, but then everybody on the team has the same thought. So
deep into the C site, Mosh being thrown, Giacomo staying on the top of the boxes, forced to fall back. Dizzy will not affect him as he swings out. The wall bangs are coming through, and it's Joggimo to land that shot. Ethan for the support from behind. And we're dancing around the site, but it's still going to be 100 Thieves taking over it.
Tom?
2 versus 1. Hit by the alarm bot. Recon to come through to swing it on the platform. A dink! Bang was low HP, but still wins the fight in the end.
So this is a big delay around here for 100 Thieves. They want to be able to leave B open if possible and focus the sites together. Cryo starts it with 1.
In that cloudburst, taken advantage by Cryo. The push in from Bang to try to support, but it's still Ethan opening it up. Mosh pit to split the attack. Cryo long range in the back of the site.
Down, C.
And in the blink of an eye, it's a 3 versus 1. Com stuck now towards that C. Com E! With Cryo waiting there with that operator. No way to deny. It's weighted though by Busio with the Phantom. The first contact is going to be Bang. The op shot misses.
No trade.
Well done to watch that flank. Now Hunter's Fury to come out from Derrek. As Cryo then answers back. No more pings moving forward. We're pushing now towards the garage. A flash that's again mistimed. But Ethan still wins that fight. Cryo on that flank picking up a Phantom now. BCG and Com. I mean, this is supposed to be EG on the attack, not 100 Thieves.
That's what I said. 100 Thieves is not going to take their foot off the pedal here. There's no reason for the way they're getting these trades from EG and how much they're able to overutil these situations.
Big paranoia for the kill through the smoke. They finally turn it around for Evil Geniuses. As Derrek now is just trying to watch it towards that B main, has a recon dart at least to work with. Guessing right. Leaning towards that C side, especially now hearing that recon dart.
Left.
Just hit towards the back of C.
The timing.
Smoke just on the other end. One waiting, and it's the Owl Drone that breaks the crosshair placement from Joggimo, but BCJ's there for the trade.
Really cheekily done there at the end. Hunter's Fury Vans.
Big one.
Just the toes.
And the third one.
Everybody's jumping.
At least the recon dart spots players on the attack on the post plant. 400 Ds, and it's Cryo to open it up. Ethan playing towards the back of the site, and now he's on an island. Wow. Stellar's moving in for Garage. Com having to win a 3 versus 1. Nothing to really help. Gets the first wall bang, jiggling on the rest. And it's Derrek to support, and even the wingman to defuse. I mean, basically a 4v1 at that point. EG that is into the B site. Not clearing Gong. Stellar gets another one.
They get a clean plant. They have to figure out which side they need to cover. It starts to feel weird when you can't get out either side of the site. No, it's only front.
Clean plan, but it's about to get messy with the retake.
Joggimo.
Joggimo trying to get the wall bang there, but it's going to be Asuna instead.
Oh, couldn't find it.
Another 4v1 that's not going to pan out in the end. Off this timeout, 100 Thieves readapted, and they take the first map.
And I think that one kind of describes what plagued Evil Geniuses on attack as well. Getting in, scrambling after the plant. 100 Thieves in, done. This is going to be a full take onto the B, and EG have not shown themselves yet, so it leaves 100 Thieves a little bit wondering as they start the plant.
Big delay, so we have to plant in a different position. Busio still gets the pick onto Asuna. Better for 100 Thieves. They at least get the plant down, allowing for the post plant to be played. But a high tide also came out from Joggimo, allowing EG to slowly creep up back into the site. Nobody watching flank, nobody needed. All of the defenders are currently moving into the B site from the back of the site. And it's gonna be Demon 1 getting the first kill from the VCTs on a professional team. And it's also all of EG getting a flawless into the round. Smoke coming out from Cryo. Who then gets pushed. Okay, but bodies are still falling for EG.
They were
Wall up for split to B.
They've been mid the whole time. They're looking for a fight. It's like, when will you give it to us? Come on. And they
spread out all across the map are EG. Jump spawning, trying to find information.
Left.
Finally, it's engaged towards the B side. A recon to initiate 400 Ds. A plant, a delay, a spray. The plant still comes in.
just ate enough of that Molly. Gets out alive.
Fight towards kitchen, that's about to happen.
Ooh,
and that's
bang.
Bang pushing forward, catching Demon off the rotation. Meanwhile, though, Calm and Ethan having strong weapons, but the Marshal seems to be stronger. Ethan having a clutch now. 3 left to take down. A flank about to come in from B main.
Ethan?
At least gets one. And on his 2 versus 1 reloads away. Snakebite underground knows that it's coming from spawn. Tapping onto the spike, trying to find Asuna. As Asuna's just running that clock down, forcing the footsteps, forcing the audio cues to come out,
One enemy remaining.
and that's gonna be it. Ethan manages to get that, but the spike still goes off. And 100 Thieves win on a Thrifty. Starters looking for a position for the lockdown, potentially.
There's the play.
A flash for Demon to peek out and dashes away as it gets the opener there onto Cryo. So that forces out a much earlier lockdown than anticipated for 100 Thieves. Not committed into it yet. Look at him, just staying inside of it, dashing away, gets
Cascade save.
detained, but at least his teammates are there. Now even a cove to protect him. 100 Thieves are now trying to move into the site. It's a 4 versus 2.
Bang.
Demon looking to answer back onto a third into this round. As now Bang. Oh, looking for the transfer. And he's going to get it.
Yeah.
The Red Bull plus a 4K into the round. The cracked aimers are both stepping up to the plate for both teams.
Bang, bang, takes that round down, makes it look easy, sorting out each individual frag, and even after Demon had a hell of a round to start off here, we wondered, would he push himself to the max, but nah, even if you do, Bang is gonna be there to anchor. Woo!
Oh, Sellers feeling it. Bang, I mean, look at that. Ethan looking for an opportunity at least to get some picks before he falls back, but this is going to be impossible for him to get away. So try to get 1, try to get 2 before, and he's going to get none. All of EG falling after this. Even might be an early call for the last 2 players to save.
Really neat way to play it out too. This big wall in middle, and with the lockdown going down, they were able to basically stall out EG trying to find their way through. Boostio had to stay outside the lockdown, but still, they had to work through wall. There were so many layers to clear just for get from A to B instead of getting to site and then being able to use your utility. So nice little pacing throughout this round. I like the Viper wall mid. Omen smokes into B, and
Viper's pit out on a defense. Calm. Was being pinched by 2 angles on the garage, and that's pinch.
Yeah.
That pinch is going to come down. Cryocells already made it across towards yellow, while all of that creep up towards B main ensued. We're going to get the wall. A wall plant attempt, at least get the pit down first.
One enemy remaining.
And a lockdown for the retake. Asuna is just looking for the fights. Not gonna happen. It's gonna be impossible.
Yeah.
Falling away here from the range. Busu gets the kill. EG answers right back.
right.
For EG, it's the same utility on the other end. What combo of utility? But Ethan still dodges all of the Hunter's fury. Finally, as he gets picked off, 100 Thieves puts the early res up as they're charging towards the site. Calm this time, playing towards A, saved by a high tide after his toxic screen comes down, allowing for EG to rotate towards the back. Even enough with a 4 versus 4. No ults available for either of these teams. It's going to come down to the trade possibilities.
Oh my gosh.
Ropes favoring on to 100 Thieves as Bang somehow is playing this controller like a duelist. A hard retake to do. An off in the hands of Demon 1. But it's still 100 Thieves, just too strong.
And a push-up already.
Avoiding the high tide, avoiding the cascade, and it's EG now storming in. Shock darts to retaliate from the site. And a 3v3 early into this round. From when we're leading towards how EG was playing towards that first half, is trying to initiate Demon a lot with Ethan. And those are the 2 first players that fall. So the plan is still there on the attack to really allow the ranked Demon to move in.
How far do you go, Com? The hard lurk. I mean, they have so much time. 1 minute seems like the world if you have it left in a round. So they do put a little bit of the utility towards A. This is when Com would be hearing the rotation. But it's silence from Bang until he sees it. They play connection. Oh my word.
Okay, that was nice though. A tap on the Ghost. Low HP, trying to clear out towards green just in case. Would initiate a safe plant. But Stellar's waiting on the top.
One enemy remaining.
Now it's up to that 1 versus 1.
Standing.
Jogimo, a change of role from a duelist into this controller play. Bang being Stellar onto the controller play as well.
Both are low.
Tap onto the spike, bang on the boxes, and 100 Thieves put another pistol in. And that's it. Putting that orb up on the top of the A tower, trying to sell a fake that it plants above. But bang!
Holy!
And Cryo were already ready to
Player
fight back.
standing.
Long range on that pulse plant, still in favor of EG. Derrek hit by the alarm bot, now vulnerable. But it's just too much for him to handle. We're gonna get a cold plant at the default spot. Asuna going with the sprays. Manages to land one onto Demon. As Jogimo's just stuck here.
So tough.
Just behind the Nanostorm, now slowed down by slow orbs too. And fighting back, Ethan and Jogimo with the Bulldogs. The flank out from Calm not working out. Ethan picking up a Vandal. Wall plant up, trying to break the wall. The lineup on 2, but only gets 1. 100 Thieves. They're now up at 11, and not
No real push. A slight pipes play coming from 100 Thieves on that defensive side, but it's going to be the focus on EG. Playing a 3-1-1 here. Beautiful stop by Boostio. That's going to start to sort out the map a little bit, and things like that is what EG just needed to start doing. Does it work?
Reckoning into the site, but that Hunter's Fury actually pinged 2 players. Nanostorm to delay even more, and that's even going to nullify the Reckoning from coming out. 100 Thieves are already looking for a fight, and Calm has to look for a big play. Once again on an attempt of a lurk. 1v1 versus Cryocells, and he loses it. 3 more to stand up for EG on his post plan as Ethan gets smothered by a Paranoia. Utility's just too good for 100 Thieves.
You look top here for 100 Thieves. That's really cheeky too, because Derrek drops and you're not expecting Asuna. It's just the mind games they're playing right now.
And EG are walking right into that trap. Nice entry though by Ethan. Big flash, even dropping both players.
15 on each too.
A great job done here by the initiator. Calm just looking for the plant. He's gonna get it at least. Big sacrifice right now, but we talked about the retake of capabilities off the lockdown, off the res.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be Cryo back out as well. And all they want to do here is just push that space back. There's no opportunity to break that lockdown. And it's looking grim. Nanostorm available for Boostio for a pulse line if he wants to, and they both fall. 100 Thieves comes in for the defuse. A convincing second map win for the Thieves.
Yeah.
As they win this series 2-0 and put their first win in the VCT Americas.